This is breaking right now on March 1st, 2026. Tehran's state television has just confirmed it. Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the unyielding face of Iran's revolution for 37 years, is dead, killed yesterday in a pinpoint U.S.-Israeli airstrike on his Tehran office. And Iran is firing back with massive missile and drone waves crashing into Israel and U.S. bases across the Gulf as sirens blare from Tel Aviv to Dubai. Does this decapitation finally shatter the Islamic Republic? Or are we staring down the barrel of a wider Middle East war that could drag in the world? U.S. President Donald Trump lit the fuse on Truth Social, slamming Khamenei as one of the most evil people in history, and hailing his death as justice for the people of Iran and all great Americans, terrorized by his gang of bloodthirsty thugs while vowing the joint strikes. America's Operation Epic Fury and Israel's Roaring Lion would pound relentlessly, uninterrupted throughout the week or as long as necessary to achieve peace throughout the Middle East. And indeed, the world. Israeli officials detailed the kill shot during a critical meeting at Khamenei's fortified downtown residence, satellite imagery capturing thick black smoke and leveled buildings in central Tehran. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi first told NBC News senior leaders were alive and handling the situation. But by early Sunday local time, state broadcasters IRIB, IRNA, Tasnim, Mer, and Fars flipped to raw emotion. Anchors declared the 86-year-old cleric had drunk the sweet, pure draught of martyrdom, defending against global arrogance, perishing alongside family members, his daughter, grandchild, daughter-in-law, son-in-law, and power players like security advisor Ali Shamkhani, IRGC Commander Mohammad Pakpour, Defense Minister Amir Nasserzadeh, with up to 40 senior officials erased in the initial barrage. The regime declared 40 days of national mourning, a full week of public holidays, flooding streets and shrines in Tehran, Mashhad's Imam Reza. Calm with grieving crowds, black flags high, revenge chants thundering against America and Israel, fueled by decades of sanctions, economic collapse, and protests erupting since January across 23 provinces. Retaliation erupted immediately and ferociously. The IRGC promised the most devastating offensive operation in the history of the Islamic Republic, unleashing hundreds of ballistic missiles, Ahmad, Ghadir, Khaybar Sheikhan types, and drone swarms at Israel, activating Iron Dome defenses over Tel Aviv, Haifa, Jerusalem with confirmed impacts, civilian injuries, at least one death in the Tel Aviv area, while hitting at least 27 U.S. military sites region-wide, Al Udeid in Qatar, Al Dhafra in UAE, 5th Fleet Headquarters in Bahrain, bases in Kuwait, Jordan, Erbil, Iraq, with explosions and interceptors illuminating night skies over Dubai, Doha, Manama in packed urban zones. Parliament Speaker Mohammed Begir Kalibaf branded Trump and Netanyahu filthy criminals who obliterated every red line, vowing such painful blows that you will beg for mercy, as officials threatened to strike America in the heart without restraint. This firestorm ignited after Geneva nuclear talks imploded. The U.S. demanded total dismantlement of Fordo, Natanz, uranium export abroad, a permanent no-sunset agreement. Tehran rejected it outright, amid enrichment surges and proxy escalations from 2023 Gaza through 2025's 12-day missile war. Khamenei's elimination activates Iran's succession protocol, an interim council of President Masoud Pezeshkian, Judiciary Chief Gholam Hossein Mohseni Ejei, and a guardian council jurist steers the ship until the Assembly of Experts selects a new supreme leader. Names floating include shadowy son Mojtaba Khamenei, hardliners Ali Larijani, Mohseni Ejei, Mohammad Mirbagheri, Mohsen Iraqi, or even moderate-leaning Hassan Khomeini, founder's grandson. But the vacuum, combined with non-stop strikes and domestic rage, risks brutal infighting or collapse. Trump, after heavy Israel/Saudi pressure, called it justice for oppressed Iranians, urging the people and military to take back your country and revolt for freedom, while Netanyahu declared an existential threat erased. Oil markets went berserk on Strait of Hormuz closure fears, 20% of global supply at stake, with shipping frozen and experts warning catastrophic energy shocks if Hezbollah, Houthis, Kataib Hezbollah turn this into prolonged attrition. UN Security Council emergency sessions convened, Russia slammed unprovoked aggression, Europe begged restraint, Australia ordered evacuations while upholding non-proliferation. Tehran is in turmoil. Blackouts widespread, and families sheltering in basements as fresh waves target Koger missile complexes and Parchin, rebuilt since 2025. Residential areas caught in crossfire with disputed civilian hits like southern schools. Israel has civilians in shelters, defenses intercepting volleys but straining under volume. Gulf residents near U.S. bases endure tremors, interceptor flashes, airport shutdowns as regional airspaces slam shut. This operation, F-35s dropping bunker busters, carriers USS Gerald Ford and Abraham Lincoln, anchoring the biggest U.S. regional force since 2003, could rally regime diehards in classic external enemy unity, or merge with economic despair and repression to trigger the regime change Trump openly seeks. As Sunday bombings ramp up and Iran hints at unforeseen escalation phases, dangers multiply, cyber counterstrikes, proxy floods opening Lebanon/Yemen/Iraq fronts, accidental nuclear brinkmanship, global economic tsunamis. Hey everyone, if this unprecedented crisis unfolding live has you locked in and you're craving daily updates, successor battles, oil price carnage, proxy war risks, de-escalation odds, subscribe right now, turn on notifications and smash that like button to fuel these real-time deep dives. Your engagement keeps us covering the chaos non-stop. Core Facts Recap. Khamenei, who forged Iran's theocracy after Khomeini's 1989 death, commanded proxies from Hezbollah to Hamas, stonewalled IAEA nuclear checks, he survived plots and health scares, until this intel-fueled strike ended it. Hundreds of casualties pile up across provinces, some civilian claims disputed but climbing, leadership gutted. Trump threatens force never seen before. If retaliation grows, Tehran swears no mercy. Symbolic exchanges to save face, sustained campaigns draining both sides, or Iranian internal revolution. Tell me in the comments. Quick cool down, endless war, or regime fall? I'll drop the next update as it breaks. Stay tuned, stay safe out there.